Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dungeon Munchies. In the previous episode, we, for the first time, struggled against a boss known as the quote-unquote 4 Heavenly Kings of Produce. But that was mostly because his super forms took too much damage out of me because there's too many projectiles in the air. Anyways, we've made our way on a train to somewhere and got a very handy-dandy upgrade. Anyways, time to talk. So, it's really my fault. I shouldn't have called myself the Lord of the Forest just because you were doing it. I'm finding it difficult to understand your words. You are the Lord of the Forest, but you are also a weird-looking spirit like the evil necromancer. I cannot accept this. You never intended to bring the dungeon to glory. All you were doing was passing the time? My whole life has been a lie. Sorry, I should have told you. But I don't mind. I just need an idol I can worship for emotional support. Okay, from today on, I will serve you, Madame Grill. Oh, yeah, that's real healthy. Stop that. It's too much for me to handle. I just thought it was fun. I didn't know you were about to start an entire civilization. If I was in a better mental state, I would have treated you all better. Don't worry about that. I have an idea. If we activate the Stargate, all your problems disappear. What's that? What's a Stargate? I won't let any life in this dungeon disappear, Simmer. I thought you weren't going to activate the Stargate anymore. That's only because I don't have enough intel. I haven't given up, okay? Right? I haven't told you about where we're going. Have you seen the trains running around by themselves without passengers up at a sun? They're all being remotely controlled by robots. On the day of the apocalypse, the supercomputer controlling the trains shut down, so why are the trains running again? That supercomputer must have booted itself back up again. It must be trying to recover resources. That's why it's been moving trains back to its depot. That means, as long as we follow the trains, it should lead us somewhere with at least a supercomputer. Call me a genius for figuring that out? No. Alright. Nothing else? Let's get out of here. Steeped City Wetlands. Well, the train decided to stop here. I wanted it to bring us straight into some secret base. According to the map, the SUC Steeped Command Center is right next to this lake. We just need to find a way in. Lickspittle, thanks for taking us here. Who knew plants could operate vehicles? Color me surprised. Every time Grill operates a vehicle, it ends up as a wreck on the median. I have a question. Spirits have neither mass nor friction. How were you able to stay on the train? That's inertia. It's got nothing to do with mass or friction. You're just full of all sorts of strange knowledge, aren't you? Thank you. You're too kind. Back in the day, I often came down here to explore what the humans left behind. I've learned so much from the books and computers they left behind. So, wait, did you use what you learned in those books to rule over the plants in my place? Of course. Ancient human governance is amazing. I knew we had to make a statue of you the moment I saw their human statues. The Supreme President once said, "Society achieves greatness once the ruler becomes its master of its people. That is the cardinal truth of governance." What an amazing human. Hey, don't memorize that. Both Simmer and I worked for the Supreme United Command while we were still humans. Worked for. Everyone with magical abilities were forced by the suck to work there. That group of callous murderers threw protesters into meat grinders and fed the poor with the meatballs they made. They treated the people like property. They were truly evil. Why did you continue working for them? Because, you know, high salary, medical insurance, guaranteed housing, vacation days, the bonuses, and a generous retirement package. But that's not the point. Humans died out precisely because they were wrong about how to run society. You shouldn't enslave your own like we did in the past. Let's not repeat the mistakes of history. That's not enslavement. It's a symbiotic relationship. A win-win. Can anyone help me? I need to set something on fire now. Where does one find someone with enough mana and skilled in flame? What do you want? Do you still remember how to make nymph roast? It might be a useful dish to feed my apprentice. Everything here is submerged under the lake, and Nymphrost will allow him to shoot a jet of water from his butt. I'd give him the propulsion to move freely underwater. I don't get it. Why do we have to make it into a dish? We can't taste anything. We'd just be spending time and effort on this meaningless thing. If you want to strengthen your zombie, there are easier ways to. Because there are abilities we discovered completely by accident while cooking. Every time I look at a recipe, I'm brought back to when I used to make you eat my creations. Back then, I woke up every morning wanting you to try all new dishes I had invented. I don't want to remember that cursed steamed egg. I was on the toilet the entire day and eventually had to move because it had melted. I mean, maybe it is a waste of time, but I want to relive those happy days. Do you know where we can find the right nymphs? Nope. Where am I supposed to find someone who knows a lot about magical ecosystems? Aha! You really can't get anything done without me, can you? Alright, I'll play along. Well, it's good to see that they're mending bridges. Slowly, but they are mending bridges. The Supreme President, along with his 4 lieutenants who are the strongest magic users, were collectively called the Underground's 4 Heavenly Kings. Well, that explains where those guys got the name. The Supreme President, as the highest commander of this settlement, under his enlightened leadership, he has brought us to peace and prosperity from chaos. Without the Supreme President, we would not have a future. The Supreme Lieutenant of Robotics created AI, I'm willing to bet this guy, created AI management systems to automate difficult tasks of construction and expansion. With the aid of an objective and selfless AI system, bullshit, the residents are experiencing higher standards of living, also bullshit. The Lieutenant of Biology, in his great wisdom, foresaw the problems of overpopulation and resource depletion. Under his basic nutrition deployment project, I'm guessing this guy because she looks too feminine to be a he. At least under my opinion, but who knows. He allowed the effective control of all natural resources, eliminating hunger from the populace. The Lieutenant of Civil Engineering, probably her, provided comfortable homes for countless civilians. And finally, because his father is the Supreme President, Lieutenant of Nepotism, probably this boring-looking guy, is also there among the 4. That must be the president himself. Anyways, I'm pretty much never going to use this again, so let's change it out for something new. We also got some new weapons we can take a look at. And I think now is around the time I'm going to want to start getting a water build going, but not until we can get this water staff. So, let's get the shotgun, because why not? And let's get rid of the corny energy drink. I think, what was it? No. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Watermelon juice. I think I can only shoot 2 times with the shotgun anyways. Nope, 3 times. Oh, and by the way, this stuff hurts. Just figured I should let you know that. Oh, that was probably there to teach you that it hurts. Slime mold. Unlike real slime, this consists of slime mold colonies and requires different cooking techniques. Let's get down here where we have more space. Ooh, that vacuum is going to be extremely handy. I only wish we could have gotten it sooner. Let's see. Leave down and to the left is where we want to go for a missing recipe. Oh god, this guy's latching on. Leech meat. From leeches the size of motorbike. What the heck hit me? Okay. Let's see. Does we want to head to the left around here? Or rather around here? Yeah, this area's a bit of maze. There's going to be a whole lot of back and forth running around. Nope, not up this way. Yeah, the watermelon juice is going to be very good for a gun build I want later on in this chapter. But for this area, we're probably going to be going for a magical build once I get the right materials for it. Or it says left, but I have dealt with guides in the past that said left when they meant the opposite. Slime mold jelly. Yeah, we kind of skipped over it. Okay. Sure. I mean, I did say there was going to be a fair bit of backtracking. Ow. Suck public relations real. The Steeped City used to be a haven for criminals and scum. Organized crime, drugs, and violence were all part of daily life here. Wow, someplace that might actually be worse than the slums from the first chapter. These residents leech off society without providing any positive contributions. They do less for society than maggots and worms. Our Supreme President, in all his glory, issued a bold order. Return the city to nature. The government's civil engineers completed the order in a single day and dunked an entire city into the water. The biologists were then turned into a lush wetland biome. Okay, breeding and planting numerous endangered species into this new habitat. The scum that used to inhabit the city will be able to finally contribute to society as food for these precious creatures. Life finds a way. And will you look at that, the once filthy slums have become a beautiful lake. Watch as schools of fish swim gracefully in the water. Isn't that much better than dirty beggars asking you for money? And I still managed to get hit by it. Alright, backtrack, because I will, even if I'm not going to use them or cook all of them, find all the recipes. Because why not? Can't do a whole lot of dashing here. Bat meat. Its unique properties make it a natural reservoir for disease. Here it is. Pan-fried leech steak. And I think if we keep going to the right, we should get back around to the bottom of where those those fungal spikes end up. Yep. Alright, so we've come full circle. So we would have had to backtrack anyways to get the slime mold jelly. Alright, just be careful, don't get hit by the bats. Try not to dash into the obviously acidic / corrosive. Are those interchangeable? I'm not sure. I think there might be two separate things. Anyways, I guess Sewage? Oh good, some healing balm. There's one over there. I don't believe we can get to it from this side. Oh hey, more bat meat. You've been dead for so long, but you still haven't learned how to speak underwater. Hi, I know it's hard to move in the water, so we made this nymph roast for you. The magic from this great nymph disappears on land, thus that means we have to cook it underwater to retain its powers. In our current situation, only Grill's eternal dragon fire can cook this dish. Most your naming garbage. Have to speak up, Grill. Anyways, eat this and you'll be able to move faster in water. We have to find a way to get into that government facility. Go! Smoked nymph roast. Underwater dash. Underwater dash. Good. Nope. Nothing new. Ah, this. These things hurt. So, yeah, try and avoid them. Anyways, gonna want to head up this way. Yeah, I'll come back for that later. Okay, bat soup. Ugh. For the record, this came out, I believe, before COVID. At least this chapter. So, yeah. I think. Can't actually remember. I'm gonna have to look that up and edit it in later. I can't wait till we get a later upgrade. That helps out with water traversal. Ow, ow. Oh, hey, look at that, a camp. Alright, let's take a look at some of our new stuff. Let's see, leech blood pudding. I guess we already had that. Gain a shield while flying towards a hooked enemy. Shield blocks a maximum of 15 damage and inflicts 30 collision damage on any nearby enemies. Slime Mold Jelly increases magic damage by 10%. 50% of damage taken is turned into mana. Perfect Dodge recovers 50% of max mana. Warning, causes magic overdose. That's actually not something I think we need to worry about. I'm pretty sure that's flavor text. The pan-fried leech steak increases bullet output for all weapons and summons by 2, but decreases the damage of each bullet by 70%. Pass. Interesting, but I'll pass. I might try that, but who knows. Spreads disease carrier. Oh. Status to enemies. Increasing damage taken by 15%. After an infected enemy dies, all damage debuffs are transferred to a nearby enemy. Okay. That's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna hold off on that. Probably use it for the gun build. As for the weapons, Leech Grapple Hook. To use, hold and release to stun and hook onto target, inflicting 20 damage. Click once more to fly towards it. Water Blade, hold and release for a powerful, wide-ranged water attack. Normal attacks inflict 100 blade/melee damage. An upgrade to Simmer's or Grill's Dragonfire Sword. Sawtooth Axe, high damage, wide swing, but slower axe. Can be charged by holding the attack and releasing for a powerful strike. Fishbone Launcher, hold and release for a long-range penetrating strike. Water Bow, it's a bow. Water Staff, this is something we want to get. Cast a blast of water at the target, inflicting 35 damage and expending 5 mana. hold to recover 12 mana per second. That is important. It works very well with this. This expends mana to launch a massive fireball, but with this, if we hold it, we're recovering mana as we're using it. Very useful. We've also got the leech bottle. Throws out a blood-sucking leech that latches onto enemies. Every leech attached causes repeated damage to the enemies. And a Kylo Welk. It's a shield. What more do you need to know? But I don't think we need to change up just yet. Okay, then. Okay, when we see this guy, which we will come back to, we're going to want to head down and to the left. Okay, let's take this guy out, actually. There, crayfish meat. From crayfish the size of cars. Okay, gonna want to time this with the water so we can avoid the electro seaweed, I'm guessing it is. Gonna save that healing balm for after this, because odds are I'm gonna get damaged. A lot. Or not that much, actually. Alrighty then. Crayfish double-double. Found the recipe for crayfish double-double. I believe that's actually something else we're going to need for the build. Alright, now like I promised, we're going to go back up and check out what's going on with the trees. Lord of the Forest has disappeared. What do we do? Why are we now being hunted down every day? Lord of the Forest was right. In order for everything to function, some sacrifice is necessary. The existence of one life begets the suffering and death of others. There's a familiar-looking hand. The Lord of the Forest sacrificed countless plants for the lives of the animals. To protect the plants, Cone could only start a war, causing even more death. This is an endless cycle of suffering. Topple a dictator and another will stand in its place. In the end, nothing changes. I mean, he's not wrong on that one. That's because the substance of reality is madness, chaos, and pain. Nothing can change this fact. Every effort exerted in this reality only serves to prolong this endless meat grinder we call life. As long as we believe in survival, in happiness, or in justice, the pain never ends. I don't get what you're trying to say. Then what should we be doing? What's the right thing to do? The divine compassionate putrid will accept all that have lost their way. We are willing to guide the lost sheep towards the path of salvation. I'm not a sheep, I'm a tree. What can you do for us trees? Come, eat this to know his grace. You will be able to use your souls to feel our great presence. We will share our infinite knowledge, and we will care for all of our followers at all times, for all eternity. At all times seems kind of intrusive, but whatever. Give it to me. Oh boy. This is how he gets ya, finding you when you're at your lowest, and taking advantage of your pain. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Ow, ow. Preferably without getting killed by the crayfish the size of a car. Okay. Alright, let's try heading up this way, see what's up here. It's Healing Balm. Come on. There we go. And now we slowly fall. And go into some sort of warehouse? Steeped City Hall Station. Ah. Eight-eyed eel meat. Every single creature here wants to latch onto my skin. Yep, seems like it. Alright. Eel. Yeah, no, we're not getting it. We're not getting that one yet. Increases secondary weapon damage output by 5%. Makes both primary and secondary weapons attack at the same time. This is going to be useful, but we're not getting it yet until we can get the weaponry. Technically, there is a staff I could already use, but not yet. The one we can get later is better. Also kind of funny that they used his death animation for the picture, or at least the beginning of it. Let's see, bleach bottle. Alright, we still need some four-eyed whelk if we're going to get the water staff. We have yet to encounter them. Is it done yet? Almost. Is it done yet? I said almost. Is it done yet? Ask me one more time and see what happens. You're mean. I need to focus on this spicy ginger killer frog. Cooking these to perfection requires precise control over temperature and timing. Its magic content is fine. You can eat it as it is. You can eat it right now, but as a magical chef, I have my standards. I thought you just forgot the recipe. I'm surprised you have standards. Whatever happened to the whole boo-hoo, I don't have a sense of taste, so who cares about cooking thing? If we're going to do it, why not do it well? I haven't forgotten the techniques I learned all those years ago. So, is it done yet? Yeah, I got your knuckle sandwich right here. Force-fed, spicy ginger killer frog. Press dash/roll plus down to descend rapidly. Sink faster in water. Yay, no more slowly floating to the bottom. And of course there's going to be some, not puzzles, but traps, I guess you could say, associated with this. Oh man, that bit of eel's gone, isn't it? Jeez, where did... Oh, there it is. Hey, some four-eyed whelk. Give me your meat, that I may become more powerful. Hey, get back here! Ah, dang it, where did it go? There it is. Right next to a couple of four-eyed whelk. Whelks look pretty friendly compared to all the other bugs and leeches. They're not. Alright, we got some whelk meat. We could try backtracking, but that's a ways to go given how far we dropped. Anyways, gonna want to head right past that trap, obviously deal with these guys. And we've got yet another recipe. Stewed whelk. Found the recipe for stewed whelk. Alright. Ooh. Well, this is a first. We actually have not stopped at a safe area. I might Honestly, I might as well just head back by dying on some of this kelp, seaweed, whatever you want to call it, so that we're back at a camp. Because I could actually start making that... Ah, crap. I forgot there was a respawn point here. I guess we're gonna have to wait. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.